That's where the majority of the crowd have come back to after the speech is finished. So there's been
was it true that there the people were turning their backs, doing slow hand clapping?
That's right. Initially they were facing the screen when Nelson began his speech, but after numerous references to the good intentions of those who were involved in the removals, people started booing Nelson, and then people started turning their backs. And finally, when he began the section of his speech where he was talking about the Northern Territory intervention and the facts and figures relating to the Children of Sacred report that spurred on that intervention, the whole crowd, almost, I'd say at least 90% of the crowd, turned their backs to Nelson and began chanting various chants. Some of those from the group that was here yesterday protesting against the Northern Territory intervention, and were shouting, "Stop the intervention, human rights for all." And all people, Aboriginal, non-Aboriginal, turned their backs on Nelson until he finished his speech.
And once the speech was finished, was the mood still positive, or did that leave a sour taste in the mouths of those there?
It was a bit of a mixed feel, and I've spoken to a few people, including members of the Stolen Generations. I spoke to one woman who was removed at a young age from a mission near Cowra, and she was totally wrapped in Rudd's speech and felt that it really had helped her go into heal. But Nelson's speech really left her with a bit of a sour taste, and I think it's really mixed the feelings of a lot of people and, cast a bit of a shadow over the apology.
And that is a powerful piece of symbolism too, turning their backs. Of course, that is the same thing that happened to John Howard in 1997 when he said that he didn't believe in apologising because the current generation is not responsible. So it's the same kind of response that you've seen today, Tom.
Yeah, that's right. When John Howard responded to the report in 1997, a big part of the crowd turned its back, and even a couple of years ago at the Reconciliation Forum, people turned their back towards John Howard. So the Liberal Party has seen a lot of the backs of a lot of people.
All right, Tom Tilley, thanks very much. Standing on the ground at Federation Mall in Canberra, where the apology has just taken place earlier this morning. Thanks for joining us this morning, Tom.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Zan here with you on Triple J. Steve Kinane joining us. We are talking about the historic apology that has just taken place